Hey guys, welcome to Starting Out Solitary. I'm your Thursday host Michelle, and this week's topic is Tarot and Oracle, or not. So this week you've heard our host talk about how they use tarot or oracle or both with their practice, or in their practice, and maybe what their favorite decks are, and that sort of thing. But I don't do tarot. I know it might seem as a huge shock that I don't do tarot or oracle. There seems to be an unspoken stereotype when it comes to, being pagan or being a witch, that you automatically know tarot or you automatically know oracle or some kind of cards. And that's simply not the case. And for anyone, just coming into their path, or just finding their path, or learning about paganism or witchcraft or whatever, if you feel intimidated by tarot or oracle, and I know tarot is like it's a lot of information to learn, it's a lot, that's not something you just like pick up overnight. It takes time and practice and all that sort of thing. But just know that if it makes you feel intimidated, or if you aren't really interested in it, you don't have to do it. You really don't, if you don't want to. It's really, really not required. And I think a lot of people tend to have that notion that it's like a required thing to learn, and it really isn't. There are tons of other divination methods out there that you can try and see which one fits you best and see which one you like the best. First and foremost, you should be comfortable with what you're doing, and you should enjoy it, and it should be fun. And if it seems like just like or a lot of work, or like whatever, you probably shouldn't be doing it. That's just my opinion. But yeah, I've never ever been drawn to tarot. I've never felt the need to learn it. I've never really been interested in it. It's not something I have any interest in learning about at this time. While of course I do like a lot of the decks and the imagery in the decks, and I like getting readings for myself. As far as me learning it and doing readings for people or for myself or just whatever, I'm not interested in learning how to read tarot. I've tried very little with, flipping through the decks, maybe flipping through a book or two on it, or, one of the companion books to a deck. And yeah, it's, like I said, the imagery is nice, but it's really not for me. It's just not something I'm interested in. So yeah, if you think that's something that you have to do, or something you have to learn eventually, you really don't. I mean, if you want to, that's great, but if you really aren't interested in it, find something else. I do other forms of divination, which I think we'll be talking about in next week, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that's it for me. Like I said, if you're not into tarot, there's plenty of other forms of divination out there that you can try out and look for. And it's not just the standard ones either, like pendulum work, or reading runes or tea leaves or anything. There's many, many, many different types of divination out there, and eventually you're going to find the one that speaks to you, or that's the most fun for you, or produces the better results for you, or whatever. My point is, tarot is not required, and don't feel intimidated if it's something you haven't learned yet. So anyways, I hope you guys are having a great week. Blessed be.